But Caleb wanted it this way. He didn't want there to really be a leader, or at least I don't think he wanted to be the leader.
That tastes really good.
But like, it feels weird to take leadership over something that was his idea. But you know what I mean? Like, he's the one who came together and was like, brought us together and was like, let's do this together. So for someone else to come up and take leadership over it, he didn't want to do the extra work. Probably, you know how Caleb is. Caleb likes his peace and quiet. Move, B. How do we get up here? We can't. Take control. Become the emperor of one tap. The emperor is crazy. But yeah, it doesn't really have a leader. But I feel like it needs it to have that. I don't know. I feel like it needs it, but for what he wants to do at least. But like, it would be different if it was like touch grass. Touch grass doesn't have a leader, but it doesn't need one because it's just a vlog channel. You know what I mean? Like, we're just going on trips together, having fun, eating food. Like, it doesn't really
Where there's bees,
need a leader per se. But I feel like if one top wants to be like an RDC or an AMP or a some bros or something like that, like, even in some bros, it's kind of very obvious that for the most part, Berlizzi is the leader of some bros. You know, I feel like it needs that to kind of bring people together. And it's not even just like the person taking on all the responsibility of the game. It's just, or of everything. It's just so that we, have that sense of like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Cohesion. Yeah, yeah. It means like more of a sense of cohesion, I feel. You think
I'm ready to hit the sack.
yeah, a goal. What's up, Lost? How you doing? You think it needs a leader for it to kind of find a
I'd
niche?
rather have a spider, personally.
I don't know per se. But there definitely should be a person in the group that's like, guys, like, we're doing this, right? Like, someone to take charge. And I'm not gonna lie, I would do it, but and I do it sometimes, but I don't I don't want to be the leader. You know, I don't really want it. I don't really want to be the leader. I'm not the leading type, you know. I love being the leader of groups, but people can be so hard sometimes, and that's exactly why I don't want to be the leader of the group. I don't think I'm equipped to be the leader of the group because I feel like as a person, I still have some growth to do as far as like um I guess not getting my way. As you guys know, I'm pretty bratty, and I really don't like it when I don't get my way, or I'm not. What? Why Leash leave?
What do I need?
Why you leave, Leash?
Cause the sound was messing up.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't because you weren't talking to me.
Oh,
Even though
I'm talking to chat about something very specific that I didn't want to talk over y'all conversation. That's why.
understandable. Tasha, can I tell you, and Christine, and even Ego at this moment, can I tell y'all how much I love y'all and appreciate y'all?
Okay,
Good.
okay.
It was that one
Yeah.
shot. That one shot got me like, because I didn't eat nothing today.
That one
So.
shot that got me tripping.
So it's not real love. It's just the shot. Is
No,
what
No,
you're
it's
saying.
real love. It's real love.
it just comes out even
He's
more.
a cancer. They don't really like to express themselves. So when
I
the liquor comes
don't.
out, they
Yeah.
talk a little bit more.
I
'Cause
love
when we
and
used to
appreciate
express-
you more.
No,
Yes,
shut
Miss
your mouth.
Star. When I called
No.
you earlier, I was ready to sing Watashi Rasta.
Oh my God, please, please, Christine, I
She does
can't.
not like
But-
compliments. She can't take more than one.
Give me
You
And
two
can compliment
seconds.
me one time,
No.
and then that's it.
No.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be
Tauruses
right
don't
back.
do just one. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Taurus is
Let me just get this off my chest. I don't think I'm fit to be a leader because I could be a very level-headed person, but when I get extremely frustrated, I could be a very explosive person. And it's explosive to a point where it's irrational. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like a leader should be like that. Like the leader should be someone who's very level-headed and that can, you know, keep calm, carry on. I don't know. But and it's a group and okay, let me say this. I love the guys. I do. I love Kaiju, Hundo, Vader, Caleb. I love them to death. But them niggas be pissing me off. Okay? Like they piss me off. They piss me off and I can't. And I gotta just be like, there are times where I gotta be like, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna just let y'all do what y'all want to do. Like I can't deal with it. The only reason why I think that Caleb is not really a leader type is because he's so easily distracted. And also Caleb doesn't really like the limelight and he doesn't like people. Like if you think of like AMP and Mark and Berlizzi, they're people people. Like they talk to people, they are on stage, they love the limelight, you know? Which is what helps like bring the group more notoriety. Caleb hates people. He doesn't like talking to people. Like you gotta be kind of like a social butterfly, you know? I know it's probably different, but you take charge in group games and you do a good job. Thank you, Queen Poppy. I appreciate it. But and that too, it does take a great deal of patience and adaptability to handle multiple people and multiple personalities. And also like I don't know. It's just it's hard. If someone were to be in charge of the group, in my opinion, I think it should be Vader. Now, is Vader going to take that responsibility? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he would. Hi, nerd. How you doing? Do you think being the leader would strain the friendships? I think a leader is just good so that you have like you have goals in your group. Like you have someone that is setting forth like a goal in the group. You know? And carrying and helping carry it out. I think I'm more of a behind the scenes leader. I have social anxiety and people make me want to damn, Natalie. I don't hate people, but I'm definitely an introvert. You like me though, Tosh, because after a while, if I'm trying to lead a group and they start to piss me off, I'm gonna just let them do whatever you want. Yeah, and I'm trying to work on it, but I don't do well with adversity. Like I just don't. Um, yeah, I don't do well with adversity. I don't do well with a lot of things, but I feel like Vader does, you know. I feel like Vader does really well, and he works in the film industry, and that's nothing but adversity all the time. What he does in specific, like the amount of people that Vader has to rely on in order to make the productions that he makes, like he has to deal with adversity all the time because people are going to cancel, people are going to be late, people are going to have issues. Like he deals with it pretty much all the time. I do not like conflict. I've been less shying away from conflict, but if I can avoid conflict, I will. I definitely will. I just don't like, the thing is I don't like to argue. I don't like arguing with people. That's my thing. Like I'm not the type of person that's gonna convince you of what to do in life. I'm really not. Like if you want to go, you know, rub your asshole around in dirt, then I mean, I'm not, and you really feel like that's the best thing for you, I'm finna let you go rub your asshole around in dirt. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just not. I'm not finna argue with you about that. Sounds like you have a great grasp on everyone's strengths and weaknesses, so you'd actually be great at delegation. I think so too. I spend a lot of time paying very close attention to people in general. So because like, you know, as some of you guys know, like some of you grew up at people pleasers and stuff like that. Like I have grown up, you know, most of my life trying to pay attention to the needs of others. Why is my sound fucked up? Do y'all hear the ant? Can y'all hear the ant? What the fuck? Why do I only hear the sounds of my arms? Um, I don't even hear it. I don't know what's wrong. My sound fucked up too. Why the freak? Okay, whatever. But oh, Alicia's calling me. My bad. Hold on, chat. Hello, sorry.
Jesus, are you giving us a lecture over there? A speech?
No, I was just talking about how I don't feel like I'm a person that's fit to lead people.
I'm not gonna yell at you because that's what you want me to do.
Wait, what?
No, I don't feel like I'm level-headed enough to lead people.
Okay,
Oh,
so
in a general sense, or you don't mean like us here? You mean like in a general sense?
In a general sense, yeah.
I mean that's okay because you have other. If you don't feel like you a leader, that's fine. But you have other things. Not everybody's meant to be a leader.
Y'all
know?
sound fucked up, right? Like
What?
do you,
Yes,
I can't hear
yes.
the ambience. I hear feet and my
Yeah,
Swing.
we
gotta
had to
leave and
leave the
come back.
game and come back. That's what we had to each do. I just did it.
But if I leave, I think the game will end.
Oh.
Hold on, let me
Well,
save
We'll
it.
save it
we already set our spawn points.
I'm
Except for
here.
Ego.
Yeah.
Wait for Ego to come back. I don't think he set his spawn point.
But he didn't set it when he comes back in. I think it's gonna. I don't think he's gonna come back here, right? I think he's gonna end up coming on the other side.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm about to take another shot. Tasha, you want to take another shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I do think you're fit to lead. When you lead and take charge, I know it's not what like. You don't like the not pushback, but the difficulty of leading. But you are capable of leading.
That's what I was telling them, that I don't deal with adversity very well. Like, I'm very like.
It's because you're stubborn.
Exactly. It's like if you're not doing it the way I want it in the time that I want it, I'm gonna get angry.
Yeah, you're stubborn. That's fine. I think
the more you do it, the better it'll be.
You're not a delegator, and I feel like to be a leader, you do have to be able to delegate a little bit or whatever. But that's something that you could work on, though.
But yeah, because take charge, Tasha makes everybody melt.
Yeah,
I feel like I could. I know people very well. I feel like I could delegate a little bit, but I'm talking about like. I feel like you have to be more level-headed to be like, let's say there's a group, you're in a group of 6 people, to be like the group leader of these 6 people, like Mark from RDC or Berleezy and Sub Bros, or like Kai and AMP, like.
But that's something
I feel like you have to be a certain type of like level-headed person that doesn't lose their cool in order for the group to trust you in making decisions.
Do you really think that Mark and Berleezy and Kai don't lose their cool at least once or twice because people ain't getting in line and doing what they need to do? I'm pretty sure they don't have conversations, and I'm pretty sure they don't argued or something or whatever.
True.
It's just like one patience.
It's the nature of the game.
It is. Patience is learned, and an argument isn't the end of the world. Like literally before I started streaming, me and my daughter got in like a little argument or whatever because she felt like I wasn't listening to her. And before I overreacted and made it seem, I took time. I was like, you know what? Let me go take a shower. Let me get my thoughts together. And I came back and explained to her where I was coming from. So like an argument isn't the end of the world, but it's like communication is the end all be all, So yeah, arguments make you feel bad and it hurts, but it's just the nature of the game.
Chop, thank you for gifting us up to Hinata. That is true. I am able to like, well, now that I'm older, I'm able to reflect.
True that.
On where I'm wrong, and I could go back.
Shut up.
Okay, he's back in here, so you could put it.
Oh,
wait,
let me
Ego, set this as your spawn point.
Quickly. Oh yeah, how did I spawn here? I didn't even do that.
I think if you leave, it just puts you back where you were.
Okay, but
okay,
we tumbling things.
Ready?
Did you set it before she quit?
Like fucking crazy. Hold on now.
I knew he went. He take too long.
I'm dropping shit.
All right, disorganized.
All right, I did it.
Have some decorum.
Damn, I just dropped the controller.
This a cute game? Is it spooky? Nah, there's nothing scary about this game.
I got no class.
Shot, Tasha.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. And I just want to let you know that you have whatever it is that you need, you have it inside of you. It just takes work. If that's what you want to do or want to be, you can be that. Because
it honestly is practice because that's something I had to do as well. Because also for me, the aspect of feeling like trying to relay what my needs or wants are for a project or something without seeming like a B word was like my biggest struggle of last year.
But
and I
sometimes
had
you
to
are going
learn.
to seem like a B word, but that's not your problem.
Right, exactly.
That's their problem.
Exactly.
What y'all talking about?
just
coming across as like assertive and being a leader and not wanting to deal with like arguments and stuff like that. But it's a part of the game. If you're a leader, unfortunately.
I got you.
But it's something that you can learn, and arguments aren't the end of the world, especially if you love somebody or respect somebody.
I think my biggest issue about like conflict and arguments is that I cry, and I do.
You don't want people to see you cry.
That's the thing that pisses me off the most, because I don't want anyone to see me cry, because I don't want because like when people see you cry, especially as a woman, someone sees you cry and it's instantly like, I feel sorry for you.
Whoa.
It's like it's like oh, she's crying, but it's really like I'm crying because I'm so fucking mad. Like there's a fire burning inside of me. I wish I could slap the shit out you.
Wow, but like, why you gotta get that mad?
She wants to know them. She wants to know them.
Less mad then.
Noted.
Right? Like, why you gotta get that mad though? Why don't you just get a little?
Because Tasha don't express her feelings in the moment, and she waits until it builds up and builds up and builds up until she wants to cry and explode. Tasha don't communicate.
Goodness.
Sorry.
Let's just rotate aggro.
Were you attacking me now? Hi, Dustin. Hi, Nay.
But like you have it, like I said, you have it in you.
Yeah, you do. Because especially when you're like, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what, and I like it because I'm not gonna lie, being the take charge person all the time, sometimes it's tiring, bruh. I want somebody to take charge of me, and I think that's why I married who I married, because since I'm the oldest of 4 and dealing with people and making doing like collaborating, creating projects and getting people in order. So that's why when like leader Tasha steps in, I'm like, yes, ma'am.
I feel you on that. Because like, and plus you have a child, so it's like making decisions for yourself and somebody else, it gets tiring
constantly.
Like every day. Like, so I feel you on that.
The lobby's open for you guys to join.
Okay.
Coming in.
Oh yeah, I got disconnected.
The read session is crazy.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
No, because you don't listen. We said
I didn't hear nobody say nothing.
We said that Tasha was going to leave, and you needed to save the spawn point so that way when we get back in, you could be there.
Okay. I could tell who's the leader in Ego's relationship. It's not him.
Who is? Then who?
The baby mama, yo boo thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be out here on the side of the road somewhere.
Here's the thing. He isn't. No, let me tell you.
Motherfucking sign, beg
no, here, because Leash and Tasha weren't here for this conversation, but Ego and his brother, they are honestly the greatest fathers in the world. Like they are truly the greatest fathers in the world. And they're the best fathers that I've ever seen in my whole entire life. But they just don't want to be known for it. They want to be known as ragamuffin, ratchet,
ragamuffin is crazy.
Ragamuffin. It's because they don't want to be known for being sweet. And I was telling them how when I get groceries, right, and I come back to the house, like if hubby wasn't with me, I just come. I don't have to get the groceries out of the car. He just goes and gets them. I don't have to tell him to get it. I don't have to ask him.
My daddy.
He just gets it. And like sometimes he'll tell me not to even grab any, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, let me grab some, but he'll be like, no, I got it all, right? But when I try to tell people that during a stream once, he was like, no, that's the lady's job. That's the lady's job. I'm like, why do you want? Why do you want to be known like
my
that?
Brother. Yeah.
Why is it that you don't want to be known for being loving and protecting? I remember before, like early, and I've never told Ego this, but there was one time where all the brothers were together down here, right?
Here.
And I was, we're waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
And I was with them, and it was just me and them, and I felt like a queen. I felt so protected. I was like, can't nobody mess with me. That was my thought process. That's how I felt with how great they are. But they don't want to be known for it. They just want to be known as street merchants.
Y'all got an extra
street merchant is crazy.
y'all got an extra brother.
I don't even know what it's
yeah, they do.
Crazy.
They do.
Is how old is he?
What, Ma? You talking about if I have an extra brother?
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
You got an extra brother?
They do. How old is he?
Well, I mean, I got
You know one doesn't count. You know one doesn't count.
Yeah,
Don't
I
even
got
mention
two
the
and a
other
half,
one.
brother. I got two
No,
and a half.
that other one don't count. Okay.
Wow, not the other one don't count. Well,
One
damn.
I don't really like that. I'll tell you
Right.
about him. I'll put you
Right.
on to him. I'll give
Right.
you the number.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
One don't really count, but the other one,
Yeah,
there's
one
a
I
good
don't,
one.
the one that I don't count, I'll give him your number.
Oh no!
Wow, that's
I'll call
crazy,
you.
Eagle.
Wow!
That's wild.
Wait, I thought you was.
Wow!
I tell him.
Eagle, wait till I see you in person. I swear to God, I'm gonna trip you up. Okay.
She's gonna call you the hard R. Okay.
Wow.
I am gonna call you the hard R. I'll say this on stream. I see Eagle in person. Oh, he's getting called the hard R. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
So whisper it in your
Wait,
ear.
chat, are we in just chatting?
You always throwing that man shade.
Or are we in the grounded category?
No, you wasn't just chatting when the last time I saw
No,
you.
what is wrong with my
I
game?
don't do that. I let my wife.
I'm gonna head out and come
Whoa,
back.
whoa!
It's grounded?
Why
Okay.
is it shaking?
Whoa,
Why is the
what
world
fuck?
shaking?
Oh, it was
what's going on.
a something busted. It busted.
Oh, okay.
It says
'Cause I
grounded.
came in
Let's
and
go
it was
to-
shaking.
Eagle, it sound good.
Right? Whatever he eating.
I'm eating popcorn.
Oh.
Why is
Maybe
that
that
all
should
like
be a
that?
new nickname.
Popcorn not good?
Not as good as how you make it sound. That's like
Popcorn's
with
good.
Tasha.
I be fucking up popcorn. Listen, I tell you what, don't get me some popcorn. I'll be fucking that shit up, okay?
That shit good.
Popcorn good. I just hate when the little kernels get in your teeth.
Me too.
I love
Shit.
kettle corn. Kettle
Happening to me
corn's
right
so
now.
good.
What's the
Is
difference?
this game on PC? No, it's on Xbox.
Yo, my game is tripping now. It says
It's
an
on
error
PC.
occurred while launching this
No,
game.
she said only on PC.
Oh no.
But it's also on
Wait,
Xbox.
is your game all back on?
Yeah, we're in there. We're in it.
Mine says error occurring while launching this game. Just keep saying it, giving me that message.
Leave and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely have to clean up my room. I think something's spoiled in here.
I think
to
the
clean up
thing
my
that I
house.
want to work on with myself the
Girl,
most
I understand that.
is not letting out like explosive anger, because I have
I was about to say explosive diarrhea. I'm sorry.
You know, with that, I'm gonna take another shot.
Tasha.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Can be
Tasha,
soon. What's a tsundere again? What's a tsundere again?
Okay, there we go.
I think with my anger, I could be very like toxic with my anger. I'm not gonna lie. Like I will assume things and
Really?
yeah. When I get really frustrated, like if you really frustrate me, especially when I'm near my period. Oh
yeah.
if I get
can
really
see that.
frustrated, I could get really bad. And yeah, I
You
will
do have a little mean streak. I saw your little mean streak.
I will be
before.
mean. I will be
Yeah.
mean.
She
I'm
got a
not
little mean streak.
typically mean to people.
I was gonna say I don't think of. Oh, tsundere is safe. I feel like I think it's you know the express it more and
Yeah.
dive into it more. And maybe do you feel like you at first didn't either deny or dismiss your anger or your feelings, your own anger or feelings?
Anger
go.
is uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable feeling. It's yucky.
There we go.
I don't
Like
know.
sad.
I feel like I
could do
get
sad.
I'm here, y'all.
okay.
We see you.
Okay, well, we can't go
Can
to
we go fight
sleep.
the spider?
Let's sleep.
No,
What spider?
The brood mother.
The brood mother. That's what we were supposed to do today.
I don't have
Oh.
any arrows. I need more arrows. We were gonna
We
get.
could go. We
I
can
need
make
some
that
mic
back at the
fuzz.
house. Come on.
Wait, I can't
Wait,
sleep.
let's
Oh, we're
sleep
going
first.
that night.
We
It's too
can't.
early.
We can't
First.
sleep. It's too early. Come on. Let's walk.
Oh shit.
Oh, but it
Okay.
said like a minute. Like
It will be fine. We'll be fine.
Oh my god. We're gonna
Thank
get
you,
beat
Lon,
up.
for the follow. Yeah, I don't have the
We're
stamina
not
for this.
walking on a path that really has that much danger.
You sure about that?
wait,
Because
I'm
if
stuck,
this
I'm
seems
stuck,
like the
I'm
path
stuck,
I
okay.
took with all the things that was
Oh
busting
shit!
on me.
Watch that
Is that a
sleeping
bee?
bee. It's
That's a
sleeping now.
bee?
Oh crap!
Just follow me, guys.
Right, I'm following.
I don't see you
your name.
being mean at all. I say stuff I don't mean.
Am I mean?
What?
Oh,
I don't think
No.
so. No, I don't think so.
I was about to say,
I
but you
don't
had to
think
go.
you're mean.
But there's a but.
No, but I think you're more upfront and like more forward with like how you feel. But I feel
Oh,
like
definitely.
that's how you're supposed to be.
Mhm.
I'm when I'm angry, I'm mean. Like I will say mean things. I'll call you a bitch. Like I will say mean things.
Tasha, that's
Yeah,
not
and that's
good.
why I said that's a
I
problem
followed
that
you,
I'm
Ego.
trying
Did
to
the same
work
thing,
on.
bruh.
Yeah, I fucking fell. No.
I followed Christine, who followed Ego. I should have known better.
Shit.
He's doing
Okay.
the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
this is the way Tasha took. You just
But
gotta make the jump.
I can't
luckily,
make
I
that jump.
don't
What's going
really get
on?
angry that often. Like it's very rare that you could get me angry.
Well, that's good. That means you are
Ego, are you
level-headed.
still here?
Yeah,
Doodle
I'm trying to
face.
catch my breath.
Can we find another way?
That means you're
No, I
level-headed,
made it. I
Tasha.
made the jump.
How'd you
That's
do it?
literally the definition of level-headed.
But I feel like it's a problem
What's the
because I only
definition of
get that
level-headed?
upset because
To not get
I
mad
be
often?
letting stuff go too
Yes. Or
often.
somebody who's like who can process their emotions or like the hard emotions or whatever, like, but you'll still be
Why can't I
level.
do this? Why can't I do this?
Christine,
Is there another
what are
way
you
around?
doing?
I'm trying to make that jump that none of us could make. Oh, I should just went around. I don't know
Oh,
why I followed
Christine,
them.
you gonna get beat up by something over there.
No, please don't. If a spider comes and gets me, I'm just gonna pee myself and cry.
When
Oh
I'm
wow.
mad, I get quiet or distant. I could be petty.
I
That's
mean,
probably the only time I'm petty is because I don't really know. I don't like when people are petty. It actually really upsets
whoa,
me.
what is that?
Oh, they've given
Oh,
us a
crap.
show. Hi.
Nope, nope, they don't. I don't think they do.
They're not aggressive. You could go up to glow bugs.
Mm-hmm.
They're not aggressive
Oh,
until you fight them.
We used to catch them in our hands when we were. You know, one thing that's crazy. I haven't seen a glow bug in like years.
global warming.
Me neither. And I used to see them all the time around my
All the
house.
Yeah,
time.
I've seen some this
Yeah.
year.
I haven't seen like, and it's whenever like, cause my parents are the party house, so we'll be outside and like there'll be glow bugs, but I haven't seen none in like
Oh,
forever.
you see, Queen, nonchalantness when
Okay.
I'm upset makes me even madder.
Oh, am I hungry?
Like if
I'm
you
hungry
say
and I'm thirsty.
some nonchalant
too.
stuff to me, we could go to sleep
in the game.
in this house.
Okay.
Oh no, it's still too early, y'all. We still
least
like
it's clean.
another
What?
minute. We might as well go home.
I think it's about to be sunny outside.
It's
Right.
because
It look like the sun about to come
to
up.
bed
Sleep
too
late.
late last
Yeah.
night, and it doesn't let you go to bed earlier. We could just force them to stay up all night so we could reset the sleep schedule.
But wait, but what
I
I
happens
mean,
Okay.
we
when you
might
stay
as
up
well.
all
The
night?
sun about to come up.
They get tired, and you get hungry faster.
Oh.
No, we're gonna
Oh,
go fight the
okay.
brood
We
mother
went in the
now.
water. Well, after we get me some arrows. I don't have any elbows.
What's up, Sean?
Did we get the feather
What do you need for
the
arrows?
feather you were looking for? I need mite fuzz.
Oh, so
There's
you
a
need
whole
to
bunch of
find
mites behind the wood
mites is
fence.
those little red things.
Yeah, a little annoying behind nippers.
Wow,
Words
Christine, that's
that
crazy.
trigger me
They
when I'm
nip.
upset is like whatever. Do what you want to do.
Oh,
I don't care.
girl.
Stuff like that. Oh my god!
Mhm.
Like I feel like you know when anger in that movie gets angry,
What the fuck was that?
gets super angry on the sticks. Inside Out, that movie. You know when anger gets super
Ooh, let me
angry
get in the
and
water.
Inside Out, that's me.
Getting in the water now. I'm in the water now.
Oh no, that's a bug. That's a
The,
bug.
that spider's out.
That's a
That wolf
spider.
spider right there.
Mm-mm.
Cute ladybug here.
Hopefully the ladybug goes to the spider.
I've been a bad kitten. What is wrong with you?
That's a bug.
Nonchalantness be feeling like sarcasm to
Dismissive.
me.
It's dismissive to me.
Yeah, it does feel dismissive to me. It's like you don't want to have this conversation anymore, so you're brushing me and my feelings off. That's
Okay,
how
as a
nonchalantness
person,
feels.
as a person who has avoidant attachment, I feel like a lot because I am the type of person who, if it gets too heated, I'm not about to. Because I don't like yelling and stuff like that. Like we can have a regular conversation without the yelling or whatever. Let's communicate and let's get it done. If you start to yelling and fussing and stuff like that, I am the type of person who will be like, oh, well, it is what it is. Do what you want to do. Only because at that point, I feel like nothing can get solved in this and right now. And I don't want to yell. I don't want to argue because it doesn't serve anything. It just makes, in my mind, it makes stuff worse. And then we're saying mean things to each other and there's no progress. There's no real communication. So that's just coming from me. I understand like there's a lot of people who use it to dismiss, but I don't like to argue with people unless you're just stupid or racist and stuff like that. Then yeah, I'll argue with your ass. But people that I love, like that's just not
I
my
guess
jam,
to
my
me,
vibe.
there's a better way to say it. Then and I'm like very sensitive. Like I'm already like tensions are already high. Like and you saying like okay whatever do what you want to do or like stuff like that. Like to me is like okay well fuck you in this conversation.
Yeah, I can get that.
That's how I take it. And it's like but if you were to come to me and be like listen I don't think this conversation is going anywhere. I think we should take a break. Like I would take that way better than whatever. Do what you want to do.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah. I'm sleeping.
Oh, we need more seek.
So why you can't just say, yo, I don't like the way this conversation is going. Let's take a break.
No, because I don't give a fuck about the way the conversation going. I want to keep talking.
Keep on talking about it, and like you could talk about it until y'all both blue in the face. It's the action. You have to like give them time to either change or like give them a chance. Because my thing is like if I told you how I feel, and I'll give people like a couple of times. I'm telling you how I'm feeling. I'm telling you how I'm feeling. And then you just not getting it. Then it's just like
I hear you. I do hear you, Leash. I guess it's just like I just want you to hear me so bad that I am willing to sit here and talk to you about it until you hear me. Like acknowledge my feelings at least for a second. Like you could even say 2 seconds like, oh, like I understand that you feel this way. Like just acknowledge my feelings for a second and I will leave you alone.
What if somebody says that and you still want to keep going, Ty?
You know what? You're right. Because there's sometimes where I do still want to keep going because I'd be upset.
Listen, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people say that, but then they'll just keep going and going and going. And it's just like, at a certain point, I'm like, yo, there's nothing I can do right now. Give me a chance to do better or be better.
She said, let me be better.
Let me try to be better, but I can't sit up here and just keep listening and listening and listening. Like,
I feel like that there are times where I'm expecting too much. Like I'm expecting you to be like, I understand that X, Y, and Z made you really upset, and this is why it made you upset. And I will try to not do X, Y, and Z to you anymore because I understand that made you upset. That's the kind of response I'm expecting.
What can I make me?
But most people weren't taught how to communicate because most of us were raised by boomers and Gen X. And those MFers cannot communicate to save their lives. And they don't apologize.
Does anybody have any silk rope or silk?
I have 4.
Let me get this food.
I have 4. I just dropped them right in front of me.
Okay, thank you, Jay.
Okay, thank you.
And I
have crude rope?
Silk.
No.
Oh, no, I don't got that.
But want to understand? I have a really bad problem with like really, really wanting to be understood. And sometimes it clouds myself of trying to understand other people. And I feel like it's because like growing up, I feel like I was never understood as a child.
I feel you on that one.
And then I fight so hard sometimes to be understood.
Were your parents the type of parents who were like, oh, you have everything you want? Why are you sad? Why are you depressed? Why are you feeling this way?
Because my parents lived together. They both had, good jobs. We didn't struggle financially. So to them, it was always like, what are you complaining about? Like you have food on the table, you have a roof over your head, you have nothing to complain about. So just get over it. Get over it when my dad is drunk and belligerently yelling at us. And like threatening people and it's so frustrating because like now I feel like okay well I'm not gonna let that happen anymore. I'm gonna fight for the way I feel.
Because the thing that helped
kind of
me,
deep here.
I know the thing that kind of helped
he's
me
not like that. He's not like that anymore. He's changed.
The thing that gets me is
like,
that
do we need to talk?
I started looking at my parents as human beings. Oh, that's seaweed salad, Jay. That's mine. Don't eat that. The thing that helped, like, I started seeing my parents as human beings. So one, your parents are immigrants. I'm pretty sure Christine, Ego, and Tasha, all y'all parents are immigrants, correct?
Yeah.
So they come from like a different world, a different background, like where struggle was real, you know. And then on my end, you know, I'm Black American. My parents come from poverty. Like they had my dad had 7 siblings. My mom had 5 siblings. You know what I'm saying? Living in a small little space in New York and stuff like that. So in their mind, things and being able to shut up. Things.
How'd you hear that?
Things and being able to like
you're from New York.
Being able to have things to them just means like, oh, everything's okay because I have things.
Yeah.
But like they ignore their, you know, mental health and their emotional health, because why would I even look at that? Because the reason why I felt the way that I felt is because of poverty, when they don't realize that half of them are undiagnosed with a whole bunch of shit. So, or they went through abuse. Like my mom, my granddad, he was very abusive to my mom and my grandma and her siblings and her sisters, because it was 5 girls.
Hi, Sub-Zero. How are you?
And and like the way she argues and stuff like that, it almost feels like she feels always attacked because she was the middle child.
Your mom told you that
no.
your granddad was abusive?
Oh no, yeah, my mom told me. All the stories I hear about my granddad is him beating them and stuff like that. So he was very abusive. And so like she was the middle child and she was the darkest. And you know, colorism runs in black people families no matter where you from across the diaspora. So a lot of the time she grew up having to defend herself and, you know, on deaf ears. So whenever she argues or whatever, it's like, and it don't even